And captains of industry, policymakers and regulators in the energy sector are gathering at the LPG Southern Africa India Summit aimed at growing the industry and fighting off energy poverty in the SADC region. Our business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo caught up with Muzi Mkhize, who is the National Energy Regulator member.
Well, robust conversation taking place at the Southern Africa India LPG Summit that looks to unlock the opportunities of growth in the industries, not only for consumers that largely use LPG, but also for business owners that are looking for opportunities of growth. And a lot of that debate amongst regulators, policymakers and business owners really being what responsibility each stakeholder has in fast-tracking that growth. And for some detail around that, I am now joined by Muzi Mkhize, who is with the National Energy Regulator of South Africa, a regulator member. Thank you so much for talking to us. Now, we did hear quite a lot of debates around what is happening and shaping up in the LPG industry. Talk us through maybe just the state of the industry right now and your role in shaping and growing the industry as NERSA.
Thank you very much to you and the listeners at home. As NERSA, we are primarily responsible for the licensing of importing facilities, that is loading and storage facilities, as well as the distribution via the pipelines. So we come in there in respect of the licensing, as well as the determination of tariffs. And then the department plays a role in terms of the pricing. They've recently upgraded the pricing mechanism to then have it based on the importation of LPG, as well as coming up with a strategy to roll out LPG throughout the country. And that, as NERSA, will support, especially in view of the fact that bulk of the LPG gets imported. We have lost 2 refineries in Durban in terms of them being out of operation, and therefore resulting in the cutting back of LPG production. Because LPG is butane and pentane in terms of chemistry, being the higher ends of petrol. And when you've got that challenge that you need to have LPG, if you don't produce the petrol, if those refineries are out of commission, then it means that you even have less LPG that you are producing domestically, and therefore must rely on imports.
Are regulators speaking to each other to make sure that we are speaking the same language and we are growing at a rate that works in the region?
We are really talking. It's just that we don't go full gung-ho to advertise our engagements. But I can just tell you now that we are going to be getting, as a regulator, NERSA, get our Zimbabwean counterparts coming here just for sharing and having some lessons to learn from our side and ask from them. And we're also going to get even as far afield as in talking now in terms of the region as Kenya. We have hosted Botswana. In the past, we even had a visitor from Ghana to look at how we regulate as a country. So there are a lot of these things. Recently also I've had engagements with the Canadian Energy Regulator, as far as field as that, because as NERSA we're seeking to be best in class. We seek to be a leader in energy regulation, and that can only happen if we are able to learn from others.
Muzi, thank you so much for those insights. And that is Muzi Mkhize, who is with the National Energy Regulator of South Africa.